My name is Ash Singh. How are you doing today?
I'm very fine. Thank you very much for the
Great.
opportunity. It's a
My
pleasure to
pleasure.
be here.
Yeah, what are you working on?
We are building the first ever online professional community for anyone interested in the diverse sectors in the halal economy.
Good.
So with our platform, we allow any professional interested in whether in food, whether in pharmaceutical, whether in finance, any sector, to join our platform, connect with the professionals, and do business. So halal economy is about 3 trillion to 5 trillion USD. It's growing for more than 5% year after year. And all this data is actually really very little. I mean, since it's new, mostly the data is not really well estimated. So we believe it's a huge business. 2 billion Muslims around the world, and halal economy is not only about Muslim. If you see in the UK, all the schools are serving halal food. Even it's about only 4% Muslims.
Excellent, and interesting. And so you are creating this platform. How can we help you? What do you need?
So we are looking to raise funds for first 1 million USD to allow us to accelerate our growth, to grow the number of users on the platform, but also to increase the time spent by the users on the platform. We are a company, 6-year-old company. We have pivoted many times, and we have built a very strong team, very dedicated, and who know how to work with each other. So we believe with the fundraise, it will allow us definitely to accelerate our growth and go to the next level of our journey.
Excellent. Thank you very much. All right. So let's talk about AppSaya, okay? And there's feedback in the chat. Anyone that wants to give a comment and feedback, feel free to do so. When you were pitching, there was a couple of things that came to my mind. You know, the data around the halal market. I think there's 2 data points that people may or may not know, and that is how big the halal market is, that $3.5 trillion. Okay. The other thing is how many Muslims are there in the world? How many people adhere to halal principles? Right? How many of them? Because I know, I know that there's in other religions, for instance, I know there's people that don't adhere to all the principles of the religion. Mm-hmm. So my question to you is, we know the halal industry. How many people adhere to halal principles around the world? That was a question I had in my mind.
Yeah. So you can say it's 2 billion.
2 billion people.
Yes, because halal. Even one Muslim can, for example, they might not fast. They might not do the Ramadan. Yes. They might not pray.
Yes.
But eating halal is something. You can say almost all Muslims they adhere. I will not say that that doesn't exist, but it is one of the principles that even one Muslim can do things that they might not be proud of. But eating halal is something that is very institutional.
Got it. So up to 2 billion people. Is that fair to say? Up to 2 billion people.
Up to 2 billion people.
Because there are right. And the other interesting thing is that there might be people that live in a predominantly Muslim country, and they're still eating halal food, even though they don't need to practice eating halal. It's just because everything is halal there, correct?
Yes, absolutely
right?
True.
So that's where you get your 2 billion. Is that correct?
That's where we get the 2 billion, and we believe it's more than 2 billion. If you go, for example, to the UK, all the schools are serving halal food.
Yes, exactly. That's the point, right?
And even in France, you go to Paris.
Yes, I've seen it there too.
They are serving halal food because actually, if it's halal, everybody can eat. If it's not halal, not everybody can eat. They just say, okay, let's serve halal.
Yes, yes. I remember I was traveling, and I remember I was at an airport. I think it might have been in Dubai, and I was brushing my teeth, and there was halal toothpaste. And I was like, wow, there's halal toothpaste. I didn't know that there was, So I think I think it's important to kind of get those numbers out. The other interesting thing for me is it wasn't clear to me, because I understand there's a platform for exchange, right? So a next generation Alibaba experience for the halal ecosystem, right? Just like Alibaba was there to commercialize China and their abilities and their production abilities, you're creating an exchange. How do you make money? That was unclear. I wanted to know, right? So you create a LinkedIn platform. I wanted to know how you would make money, how everyone would make money, how halal food, because there's also an industry of maybe fake halal, right? There's some people that, right? And I feel like, and I appreciate the challenges in that, right? Because we've spoken to people where people are, you want to be an authority where you authenticate halal food, but you also need to make money doing that. So I wanted to know about the authentication component, right? Is that okay? Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, may I answer this question, Mamadou?
Please, go ahead.
Okay. So I see where you're going, and I would like to stop you right now because I think there's a misunderstanding in what we're doing.
Got it. Okay, great.
So let me explain it. So Wasabi, we are creating a community platform online, which is going to be like the LinkedIn, but for all the diverse sectors of the halal economy. So in the halal economy, you have 6 sectors principally. You have halal finance, of course, halal food, modest fashion, etc., and so forth. Yep. So we're not, we are just putting there the platform, the means, the media, where people are going to connect, where businesses are going to be able to do business, because our goal behind is to help businesses be successful in the halal economy. We're not going to certify ourselves. We're not going to do that. Okay. But there are 2 ways we're going to make money. And actually, one of them is already in place, is growing, and is already making money. And this is actually how we live currently. Great. But it's not enough for us to achieve our ambition. So this first mean, it's a platform which is called AppSaya, with an AI, with a smart matching technology that enables businesses attending events to meet other businesses that match their interests. Sure. And this is a platform. So right now with all these events and with COVID, virtual events have really exploded. But we are enabling this business matching through this platform for online events, on-site events, and hybrid events as well. It's pure business matching. Yeah. This is a solution that we have been selling to already a lot of actors, and not only in the halal economy, by the way, but for this halal,
understood. So
in halal.
Yeah. So the connection, I understand that the connection point and creating an ecosystem so people can find the best supplier, right? Because it's all scattered right now, right? There's no central, right? What's the second component? And I also get that you don't want to do authentication, right? Mm-hmm. I was just asking, it was in my mind, I wanted to know whether or not you're doing authentication, because that's very expensive and hard to do, right? So that's why in my mind, I'm like, are they also doing certification? So it was just something that was going to my mind. And
we asked ourselves this question indeed, Ash, and we decided not to do.
Yeah, so you have a model where you get everyone and you have a platform where people can put their interests, what they want to buy, and then be able to find the best suppliers on the planet that are going to certify, that are going to take care of the certification on their own, okay? And they'll bring it and they'll deliver it and they'll have an opportunity to, find value in it, right? Instead of just these sporadic places. So you kind of have like these distributed halal economies, you know, so like in the Middle East, there's a group, in Malaysia, there's a group, in Indonesia, there's a group,
Totally.
no one's talking. And so what you want to do is you want to say if the best halal toothpaste, for instance, for lack of an example, is here, they should be providing it for the whole world, and they should have the best price, the lowest price, the most effective product, and everything is there. I understand that. Okay. I wanted to know, you know, that was one thing. Yeah, go ahead. There was another thing, Diane.
Yeah.
Tell me about the second.
Definitely. So because it's going to be like a LinkedIn, the idea is to monetize on this platform and be able to sell advertising space on this platform, just like LinkedIn does with paid ads. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, let me ask another question. And again, we've had the opportunity to work with several companies that serve the community. Tell me a little bit about how Islamic finance plays a role with what your platform is all about. Okay. Because I do believe that this is a question that we've found in the Middle East when people pitch ideas to investors. It's a very common question. You didn't talk about that. Is there a reason why you didn't talk about that? Is there an Islamic finance component to this as well? Is that important, or is that not important at all?
Okay, so Islamic finance is just one of the sectors. The main sectors in the halal economy, the biggest are six. About finance.
I understand. I understand the industry. My question actually is about your platform, right? Do you get what I'm saying? So we have heard the way you've built your platform. Does it take, you know, from an Islamic finance perspective, have you built it to adhere to Islamic finance principles? That's my question. And again, I'm an outsider. Okay. Might be a dumb question, but I've heard it a lot. So I just thought I would throw it to you because I was thinking as you were talking, huge opportunity, a lot of business happening when it comes down to dealing with the challenges, you know, people not paying and stuff like that. It's always good to have a framework. And I know that Islamic finance is very important to people. So it's not about the six industries, it's about how you operate.
The answer is yes. So the company is built in the foundation of respecting the Islamic values.
Yes.
Most founders, whether we are Muslim or non-Muslim, we all adhere that we respect the Islamic values. So yes, in our daily work, in everything we do our best to respect Islamic values. So whether it's Islamic finance or any other Islamic values, this is on the foundation on what we do.
Understood. Okay. Diane, is there anything else you wanted to add? Because I know I asked, was there anything else you wanted to add? Because I want to pitch back, right?
Definitely we are looking for members and KOLs and gurus in the Islamic finance and in all the other halal sectors. I think this is what will make as well our strength and will really foster our trustworthiness and credibility. And definitely finance with everything that is going on, blockchain and so on. And it's interesting as well to have the debate going on our platform. So this is something that we would like to address. Great.
That's great to hear. You need $1 million, right, guys? You need $1 million, right, to get this going, right? Is Malaysia the best place to launch this company?
No, we are moving our headquarters to Singapore.
From Singapore. Okay. So Singapore is the best place to launch this. Okay. I just thought I would ask because it's always a question that we have, right? Because there's so many different centers. And I was just curious about where, you know, incorporation, operation, and how you can make sure that you can have a global, you know, operation. So, all right.
Our team is global already.
Yes.
We have people in Morocco, in Ghana, in France, in the UK, in Malaysia, and I am in Thailand. Okay. Not all of us are Muslims, by the way. I'm not a Muslim.
Okay.
But I do believe that through trade and doing businesses with one another, it will also help foster peaceful trade relationships with the halal economy and completely break all the prejudice that halal economy may suffer.
Yes, absolutely.
So that there is a great cause behind it.
Yes. Yeah. Great. Would you guys like me to pitch AppSaya to you guys? Are we pitching AppSaya or are we pitching something else? Because I see Wasabi. Wasabi in the back. What am I pitching? Tell me what I need to pitch. What's the business?
Yeah, Wasabi is the name of this platform, but AppSaya is the
Wasabi.
company.
Okay, wasabi.
Wasabi.
Okay,
Yeah.
like wasabi, like the Japanese stuff that we eat that makes you tear.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
All right.
The bear.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to judge. I like wasabi. You know, I sometimes overdo wasabi, which is good.
We'll send you a link and that explain why we call it wasabi.
Okay, no problem. I will pitch wasabi to you guys. You're looking for $1 million of investment. What we're going to need one of you to do is I need to know, one of you needs to kick off the conversation and introduce yourself as an investor in Singapore. Okay, so you can decide who it is, and I will give my 1 minute pitch on the Wasabi platform. Okay, over to you guys. Go ahead.
Hello, Ash. I'm an investor and I'm based in Singapore. I'm interested in what you do, so I'd like to learn more about.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Ash Singh. I am part of the Wasabi team. I don't know if you know this, but if you look at the journey of Alibaba and their success of becoming almost $1 trillion company, there was a moment in time when there was an opportunity to connect the dots with the Chinese production ecosystem and bring it to the world. And we are, having been working in the halal community, we have recognized that same opportunity where we have dispersed networks of people in the $3.5 trillion halal community have an opportunity to consolidate, come together on one central LinkedIn-like platform and create value around the world. You might want to know that over 2 billion people are currently involved in halal-based consumption, but it's just spread all over the place. So Wasabi is a platform that we've created to allow all of the stakeholders in the commercial halal community to come on board, interact with each other, and find best-in-class products and services, and we want to be that central Alibaba layer to monetize that. Okay, we have a simple solution to make it smart and allow huge benefits, okay, from around the world, and we want you to participate. I know that you've explored this idea as an investor in Lazada and Alibaba, and I think that the next generation is going to be with us. I'd love to catch up for a coffee because we're looking for a $1 million investment, and we think that we are at the right time to make this work. Thank you.
Amazing. So can I give you 2 million?
Sure, no problem. No problem. I'll send you my PayPal link. So what I wanted to do in the session, what I wanted to do was really come into the Alibaba 2.0. Okay. Sometimes it just makes sense, guys, like, and they may not be involved in the halal community. They might not be practicing the faith, but money is money and numbers are numbers, right?
It's a business.
Right? It is a business. And so what I wanted to do was, if I'm your business, I would just focus on what you're doing, and you are just copying what was done before and applying it to another market. And you have the best team on the planet to reach out, and you have the best database on the planet for people to come onto your platform. Okay. I wanted that to come out because I need to know that, right? Okay. And what you're going to do is you're just copying what Alibaba did. And even if you are 1/10 of that company or 1/50th of that company, you're still going to give the investors what they're looking for. Okay. It's still a home run. Alibaba is a grand slam home run, right? I mean, it's just crazy. But if you're 1/100th of an Alibaba, we make it work, right? And you want to just know that the timing, why is the timing right now, right? Why is it right? Because communication layers and WhatsApp and all the other ways this community is organized is ripe for disruption. Yes. And you guys are the best people on the planet to make it work. Okay.
Amazing.
All right. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you for staying up late. I know it's late in Malaysia and Thailand. Hopefully you guys are staying safe, and look forward to meeting you guys in person, and congratulations on this. I think it's great. Community projects like this are fantastic. And I think that being able to provide services like this for people that want to adhere to their religious principles is fantastic, right? And I hope that you guys can activate it across the globe, right? Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.